right, Stuttering John was with Tommy Lasorda yesterday, and what makes this so great, this particular Stuttering John episode, is that Stuttering John actually got treated like a human being for the first time in his life.
Yeah, oftentimes he goes out and he says it's really horrible being him.
So Tommy Lasorda was doing what, promoting a book?
No, he was doing a cookout. He was showing people how to cook.
Isn't he fat again?
Well, he was sitting down. He looked a little chubby, but
I mean,
but you know what happened? Like when we got there, it was at a mall. And there was like a bunch of people all sitting down, all in front of this little, hot plate. And
probably no one was there.
Well, there was like 50 people there, sitting down, and then like
they were probably thrilled when you showed up.
Yeah, they were just like, oh, I'll tell you what, instead of interviewing him when he gets out, why don't you just come back and we'll bring him back and you can get a one-on-one with him. So they brought us all the way back to this little private room.
Wow.
And we passed all the security, went right back.
Oh man, that probably made you more nervous.
I forget it.
Because you were probably saying to yourself, how the hell do I, usually when I get thrown out of these things, at least I just walk away.
Yeah.
Now you're in a private room. They're treating you like a real human being. It's a one-on-one with Tommy Lasorda. And you have what also helps is the fact that you have a cameraman with you.
Definitely. And the publicist, the girl, she's so happy. Oh, she's willing to offer us her left arm. She's
because she's so happy, it makes her look good.
Yeah, because we were the only crew there.
Yeah.
And then Tommy's sitting down at a table, signing some Tommy Lasorda pictures.
Yeah. Well, at least we had written some instead of just hitting him with the first question.
So he doesn't recognize John at all.
Doesn't recognize John at all, and John doesn't have the long hair anymore, and John doesn't look like John. John doesn't recognize John.
No, I have a suit on, the glasses.
Yeah, so he looks like a journalist, and he's got a cameraman with him, which is even more impressive.
Oh, that's so funny.
And Tommy Lasorda was like, "Wow, hey, I'm being interviewed." And the first couple of questions, we kind of ask him generic, sort of worldly questions, where he's not being asked about baseball. I think he was very proud that he was now being turned to for...
That people were looking at him as something more than a baseball player. They talked to him about other issues.
Right. He's bigger than baseball, Robin. And, every time John interviewed him, he asked him about, farting in the catcher's face, and that's when Tommy Lasorda gets all upset.
Yeah.
This time we had written, I think, a hemorrhoid question.
That's
the one that gets him. It wasn't farting this time. We avoided farting because, you don't want to keep doing the same thing, Robin. You class it up a little.
I'm surprised that he was
go in a different direction.
Yeah. I'm surprised he made it to the hemorrhoid question because the one before that was even stronger.
Yeah.
And he managed to even let me stay after that.
All right. Let's see. Well, he probably...
I think it was the goodwill you had built up in those first questions.
So let's go now. Where is this taking place?
This is at Stearns at the A&S Mall.
Okay. Tommy Lasorda. What is he, the manager of...
The Dodgers.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, Tommy, can I ask a couple questions? That's okay.
Yeah.
What's the last book, that you read?
The last book that I read, Mo Berg. You know Mo Berg?
No, who's that?
Mo Berg was a Major League Baseball player and a Major League coach, and he became a spy for the United States during the Second World War. A very interesting man who was very, very educated, and... parents,
should ask him when he read it, probably 1954.
Yeah. This was right after the war that he read it.
Mo Berg. You know who Mo Berg is?
But what cracks me up is that guys like Tommy are always trying to point out that, baseball players aren't dumb.
Yeah.
See, Mo Berg was a baseball player, and he was a coach. He was a very educated man. He was a spy for the country.
Yeah, see, we can do lots of stuff.
Please don't chew tobacco and smack our nuts.
Played it to this country and wanted him to...
Tommy can rap, man.
Oh, he could rap.
He goes on and on.
Go to be a lawyer. I guess he went to Princeton. Very brilliant man, but he wanted to play baseball. And it was a very interesting book.
What's your favorite music piece?
My favorite music piece? I'd have to say that Frank Sinatra and I'll Do It My Way.
If you've been a great manager, what would you put on your epitaph if you
Dodger Stadium was his address, but every ballpark was his home.
Oh, he thought about that.
See, I told you he did that.
Oh, man.
Waiting for somebody to ask me that.
Man, he was, I would have no idea what to put on my epitaph.
But he has thought that out.
Wow, that was impressive.
I guess as you're near that time.
Yeah.
If you
Dodger Stadium was his address, but every ballpark was his home.
Wow, he's digging you.
No, he's hanging.
I thought he'd get annoyed just you asking him what your favorite music piece is.
So did I.
Yeah.
That's what I was afraid of.
Yeah, you liked it. What was the answer? I didn't even pay attention.
Frank Sinatra's My Way.
Yeah. I turn the radio right off if that comes on. Okay. All right, well, here we go. I guess you ran out of nice questions.
That's it.
It's all downhill from here.
The tombstone question was going to piss him off?
Yeah, well, I reworded it. I didn't just consult you guys on this. I changed the tombstone. Instead of what you want on your tombstone, I just changed it, what is your epitaph?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Good choice.
I was thinking, like, maybe we should have 3 questions that don't piss him off.
Right.
No, that's a beauty.
Who knew he'd have an answer for any of them? I'd be like, well, what's your last book you read? Well, can I count my own?
Or the comic book I read?
Yeah, I read comic books. What's your favorite music piece? I don't know.
Okay, now that you're fat again, do you have to give the money back?
I'm not fat again.
All right, let's get ready. Now that you're fat again, do you have to give the money back to Slim Fast? All right, let's get back.
John, how do you do it?
How did that feel? Were you sweating?
Oh, God, I was a nervous wreck.
Oh.
He's sweating now.
Just listening to it.
Here we go. All right, let's get into it.
All right, everybody
All right.
strap in your seatbelt.
All right, here we go, Rob.
Because we're going to fly now.
Here we go. It's just so funny you got this one-on-one thing going with him.
Yeah, you're in an echoey room all by yourself.
I would have left. I just would have said, okay, thank you, Mr. Lasorda.
You'd have never gotten past that epitaph question.
I would have come back here and said, Howard, I couldn't get near Tommy Lasorda. It was unbelievable with 10 million people there. All right, here we go.
His address, but every ballpark was his home.
Okay, now that you're fat again, do you have to give the money back?
I'm not fat again. Don't give me that stuff, buddy. I'm not fat, so go ahead.
Okay. Since coaches sit so much, do their roids bleed a lot?
Since what?
Since coaches sit so much, do their roids bleed a lot?
What are you, a smart guy?
Come on,
let's go.
Jesus. Choose. Thanks, Tommy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, who's in the room? Who is that in the room?
Well, if you listen, I'll play it back, that little part for you again.
Is he sitting right? Are you sitting at a table?
Yeah, he's at a table. I'm right next to him.
Oh, what are you, a smart guy?
Smart guy.
Not as smart as you.
It's like the police. It's like, okay, let's go.
You know why he didn't throw you out on the fat question? Because the 3 questions before were so nice.
That's what I'm saying. I thought that maybe it was the goodwill building. He's feeling good, and he wasn't ready to let that end.
Boy, he sounds like my dad.
Same with me. I'm waiting for him to just snap,
What are you, a smart guy?
Are you a smart guy?
Get
him out of here.
Jack never
ever recognize you as the person who
each time
him every time he's been in New York?
Yeah, because
the only person who interviews him.
Yeah. You think you'd be wise by this time?
I wonder when it hits him.
I know. But if you hear at the end, I think you could almost hear one of the publishers say, I think there's 2 people in there with him.
Yeah, it's
one of them says, I told you so. like I think one of them realized it was John.
They might have been having a debate about whether it was John.
But the question's so nice, I go, nah, maybe it's not.
Who knows? All right, let's keep going.
Since what?
Since coaches sit so much, do their roids bleed a lot?
What are you, a smart guy?
No, come on, let's go.
Come on, let's go.
Thanks, Tommy.
Okay.
Thank you. He goes, did I call it?
Yeah, that's what it is. Did I call
it?
That was a security guard, because the security came back.
I got to hear that again.
Thanks, Tommy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Did I call it?
Yeah.
I like how John has to repeat the question. That's even, and poor John is like, got one foot on the door.
My voice cracking the first time. It's like,
I really believe that each time John hits Tommy with one of these questions, he can't believe what he heard.
Yeah, because Tommy goes, what? He makes him repeat, and you know he heard the whole damn question.
But he can't believe, he's thinking, there's something wrong.
Next time you interview Tommy Lasorda, I'm going to write you a question, and then when he says what, I'm going to give you
another question?
Yeah, I'll give you a nice question. Tickle your ass with a feather? Oh, particularly nasty weather, right? I said, because you sit so much on the bench, as a coach, do you avoid, like something like that.
Okay, now that you're fat again, do you have to give the money back?
I'm not fat again. Don't give me that stuff, buddy. I'm not fat, so go ahead.
Okay. Since coaches sit so much, do their roids bleed a lot?
Since what?
Since coaches sit so much, do their roids bleed a lot?
What are you, a smart guy?
No, come on, let's go.
Come on, let's go.
Thanks, Tommy.
You know the other thing?
Thank you.
is that John is lowering his voice. He's trying to get this question past the other two wackos.
I think he's
lowering his voice.
Is that what it is? I figured if he whispered him, that maybe Tommy wouldn't hear him either.
I'm hoping you're right. I'm hoping the publicists don't hear it.
Yeah.
It's great. We had one more question.
The first question he asked about whether he was fat again.
Yeah.
The publicist says, what did he say? But John was talking so low, she couldn't hear it. And then the Roy question got in.
Then we had O.J. innocent or guilty. Then we had which players fart the loudest in the locker room.
Oh, no.
And so on. Because he never catches on.
No.
This is the first time John interviewed Tommy Lasorda.
Hi, Tommy. How you doing?
I'm great. How you doing?
I'm a big fan of yours. Congratulations.
Thank
on
you.
Your,
Thank you very much.
Career. This is for the Howard Stern show, taped the broadcast. Do you watch Howard Stern?
Who?
Howard Stern.
Howard Stern. Who's he?
Oh, he's the guy he has a TV show here in New York.
No, I never watch it. What time of the day is it?
It's on Channel 9.
Channel 9.
Yeah.
Well, no, I never know. Tell Howard hello for me, though.
Okay.
I never watched the show, but evidently it must be a pretty good one.
Will you see
Thanks to you.
Oh?
Truth or Dare? You know, the Madonna movie. Are you gonna go see that?
No. I'm too busy with the baseball team. You know, I don't get time to do
Swim
very
Fest
much.
has been going.
It's great. This thing is so great. It's unbelievable. You know, for 2 years, when I first started to lose the weight, I stayed away from eating ice cream.
There he goes.
For 2 years, I have not had ice cream.
Yeah.
But since we've come out with this ultra slim fat frozen delight, I am now back to eating. It is so good, I'm telling you, and it's got very little fat, and it's low fat, no cholesterol. And for the people who are always concerned with their weight, now they can really eat ice cream and enjoy it at its best.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Nutritional advice from Tommy Lasorda. And this rap hasn't been given too many times. I bet you he does this rap for toll takers. You know, Mr. Lasorda, can we have your $2? Sure. Hey, do you notice what I'm eating? Boy, since they put out this ice cream, I can't tell you how good it is.
Hey, take my word for it. It is really good.
Let me ask you, I'm in a band. You know, do you have baseball groupies, like girls who hang out? You know.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of them around.
Oh really?
Yep.
Is there a lot?
Oh, not too many.
Do you ask your players to refrain from sex before a big game?
I don't even want to talk about that. That's a private thing, and I don't want to talk about.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry. Should we ask about Pete Rose? Tell you something about Pete Rose?
What do you want to know about?
You know, how much you want to bet that Pete Rose is gambling again?
No, that's not a good remark. That's not a good remark.
Can I just say something? Tommy, can I just say something?
No, that's enough.
That's enough.
No, get out of here.
Get out.
Over the line.
And then, you know what Tommy really freaked, Howard, was the second time I got him, where he asked him, is he pissed that the stupid Canadians, won the World Series again? That's when he gives me a whole lecture about who am I calling stupid.
Tommy, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
This is for WXRK.
For who?
No.
WXRK Radio.
WPXRK.
No, XRK.
XRK Radio. Go ahead.
You didn't hear Marge Schott call anyone a money grubbing Jew or anything?
I've been around Marge Schott ever since she's taken over the ball club. I must have been in her company 100 times during the season. I've never, ever heard her utter one word
about Negroes.
Of prejudice.
He's eating a big turkey leg.
In fact, I can honestly and truthfully say this, that every time we went in to play the Reds, she would make it a point to come across the field, to come and visit our dugout, say hello to me, talk with me, and then want to see her former players, Lenny Harris, Eric Davis, and Cal Daniels, and would try to give them a hug and everything like that. I hope and pray she didn't say the things that she did.
Trying to prove that she loves, the blacks.
Yeah, because
She hugged them.
She
Actually hugged them.
hugged those millionaire black people.
That's them on their heads.
She likes the way their afros feel.
That's right. She rubs them for good luck.
Yeah. If you rub a black person's head for good luck, it usually comes true because you got the afro, that head. It feels good, too. It feels different than white people say it. Marge Schott told me that.
She also said that if they sleep by your feet, they draw the rheumatism out.
And what is funny to me is he's like, I hope to God she didn't say the things that she did.
Because I don't think she's that kind of person. But I'm just speaking from what I know of her and my association with her.
All right, so the next question. When the riots were going on in L.A., where'd you hide?
Where did I hide? Yeah. I didn't hide. Was there anything I could do about it? I only wish there was something I could have done to prevent it.
Yeah. Sort of giving all those black people Slim Fast. That would calm them down. It calms me down. They were probably just hungry.
I was out there handing out Slim Fast bars.
And you can eat like 5 or 6 of these in a sitting and not get that much fat. You know, you get a lot of protein and carbohydrates. You want to keep a good balance in your life with this. If the blacks had Slim Fast, they'd probably be a lot better off. The blacks.
Next question. This is just I'm just curious, so don't get upset. How come so many baseball players always scratch their crotches all the time?
Well, I think that's a stupid question you're asking me.
All right, I'll ask you something serious. I was just curious. Are you upset that those stupid Canadians are win the World Series again? Or win the World Series?
Let me tell you something. For a guy that represents a radio station, for you to call them stupid Canadians, I don't even want to talk. You get lost.
You know what I'm saying.
Sorry. I was just saying.
Yes, you do.
All right, well,
yes, you do. For you to call those people stupid Canadians, you don't even deserve to be...
All right.
For you to call those people stupid Canadians.
Poor John.
Now, let's talk about something serious like this ice cream I'm eating here. This
turkey leg.
Turkey leg was manufactured in a laboratory. You know there's a better turkey than a real turkey? He should have bonked you with his turkey leg. Smack you over there.
It sounded like he was close.
Beat you up with a turkey leg.
And John's just trying to calm him down. All right,
you stupid bastard. Come here. You call someone stupid and I'll kick you in the turkey leg.
All right.
Boogie boss. Come here. Come here and get you in the turkey leg. Thank you, son. You can call people stupid. You can call stupid. Come on over here.
The funniest thing is that he hits him with the one question, and Tommy gets a little upset. He goes, "Okay, I'll ask you something serious."
Yeah, what's that? Okay, something serious. Right. You ever take a dump in the locker room? Dump?
For you to say I could take a dump in the locker room.
Let's talk about something good like the turkey leg. Turkey leg. The turkey's so good. For years I couldn't even eat one. Now I eat turkey. I get turkey coming out of my ears. It's unbelievable. Well, you know what? We've got a nice little running thing going with Tommy Lasorda.
I said that, there are certain wonderful little rivalries that have come up in John's career.
Yeah, people don't realize it.
The Tommy Lasorda.
Let me tell you something, son. For years I've been in this business. For you to call Canadians stupid is outrageous. You know what? This is over.
I didn't realize he'd gotten with a different question every time.
You want to talk about ice cream and turkey legs? That's okay.
Let's go back to the Negro question.
Mozart never did anything. Woman's a saint.
That's not a nice thing you said about Pete, right?
Maybe she hates the Hebes, but everyone hates Hebes. Freaking Jews are responsible for about 50% of the losses we've taken on the LA Dodgers alone. Well, good job, Stuttering John. Go for it.
Well, we hope Tommy comes back soon.
I'm already excited about the next time John meets him. And, you can see that a lot of reporters aren't interested in Tommy Lasorda. We're totally into him. We love him. All right.
You think that he's pretty soon going to figure out it's John every time?
He's going to start seeing John in his sleep. All right, very good, John. Congratulations. Another great interview. Hero of the Stupid. And we'll be back after these words.